Hi guys, welcome back to the JavaScript video series. This is the 16th video of the series, and today we're going to take a look at JavaScript number methods. Number methods are basically functions that JavaScript gives us to help us play with numbers a little better, okay, to perform a lot of operations on numbers. And if we didn't have these functions, we would have had to write them on our own. So JavaScript makes our task or our work easier by providing us these functions. Today we'll try to look at toString, toExponential, toFixed, toPrecision, and valueOf and number. All of these different number methods we'll try to look at. Now there are many more number methods, so I think I'll have to create two different videos. So this is the part 1 of the number methods video. If you're liking this series, don't forget to subscribe, and if you're finding any issues or if you are having any doubts, then don't forget to comment on any of the videos, and I'll try to get back to you ASAP. So go ahead and open up your JS Fiddle window, and we'll be writing some code in the JavaScript side of the video of the window. And the first function that we look at today is toString. So let me take a variable 123. Now let me take another variable y is equal to toString. I'll say x. Now let me look at the value of y. So I'll say document.write, and I'll look at I'll just output y. Sorry, it's x dot toString, right? So I want to convert x into toString, and I don't need to pass x here. So I'll get the value 123 because I want the value of y, right? Now x is 123 and y is 123. So how do we know that x has been, this 123 that we are getting here is a string, right? How do we know that? So what we'll do now is we'll check the value, the type of x. So let's check the type of x. Type of x is number. Okay, let's just check the type of y. Type of y is string. So now it's confirmed that 123 that we're getting out here when we are outputting the value of y is a string and not a number. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So toString method is clear. So now let's check out toExponential. So x is equal to 9.565. let's take this number and let's say dot toExponential. Now let's check out the value of y. So I'm getting 9.565 e plus 0. So this is basically converting this number into an exponential number. Okay, so in this bracket I can pass the number of decimal points. So if I say 2 and if I say 6, it's controlling the number of decimal points basically. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So toExponential is clear. Now let's look at toFixed. So let me say toFixed, and let me pass 2 here. So when I pass 2 here in the toFixed method, it's going to give me a number by taking this number, and then it's going to give me a number with 2 numbers after the decimal point. So now let's see what happens if I try to pass 4 between these brackets for the toFixed function. So I get 5650, which are basically 4 points after the decimal point, right? 4 numbers after the decimal point. So now if I say 6, I'm going to get 6 points after the decimal. Now let me show you another function called toPrecision, which is very similar to this function, but let me show you first with 2. If I pass 2 here into precision, what happens here is it's giving me a total of 2 numbers. It's not giving me 2 numbers after the decimal point like toFixed was doing, but it's giving me total numbers. So if I say 4 here, it's going to give me total 4 numbers, right? 9.5650. Whereas with toFixed, if I was saying 4, it was going to give me a 0 also here because it was actually 4 numbers after the decimal point. I hope that makes sense. So toFixed and toPrecision is clear to you, right? So now let's look at valueOf operator. Okay, so the value, let's say it's 123, and then you pass it here. Now valueOf takes a variable x in this case, and it gives the value, and it basically now it's assigning the value to y. So that's what it does. It's pretty simple. What you can also do here is you can say 100 plus 23 dot valueOf, and you can try something like this also. Let's see if it works. Yeah, so it works. So you can basically add 123 and then directly you can run the valueOf operator on that instead of doing all this So that also works. Now let's look at the number operator. So I'll just keep this line here. I'll say number. So whatever I pass here, it's going to convert it into a number and output the value here. So it says NaN, which is wrong. It should say. So the mistake I made was I put true in these double quotations. You don't have to do that. Just put true here because I'm passing the boolean true. So it gives me 1. So if I say false, it gives me 0. Make sense? Now let's try passing a string. Pass the string, which is 10. Now it'll try converting the string, which is 10, into a number. So it does that perfectly. It gives me 10, right? And if I put spaces like this, it doesn't matter. I can put those kind of spaces. If I put spaces before it, again, doesn't matter, right? If I say 10.33, it gives me 10.33, right, as a string. Now if I say 10.33, it will give me NaN, which is not a number, because 10.33 is not a number. And if I put a space here, again it gives me NaN, right? And if I say if I give it another string like John, so it gives NaN again, right? So now let's passing a date in this function here. New date, and let's pass a date like not sure. It's 2021 to 10. So it's giving me the date, right? But I want to try to convert this date into a number. So let me see how to do that. So I'll say number. It's not working because I'm missing one bracket. Yes. So now it's giving me a number. It's going to take this and convert it into a number, which I think are the number of seconds that have elapsed till now. So that's what it means. That's what it does for you. So I hope you're clear with the some of the number methods, which is toString, toExponential, toFixed, toPrecision, valueOf, and number. And in the next video, we'll look at a few more number methods. Thanks a lot for watching.